Hello players and parents, welcome to the STACKTEAM app tutorial. I'm just going to give you a quick 5-minute run through on how the STACKTEAM app works, kind of why we use it, and some next steps for you guys. So the first thing you're going to want to do is check your email, and the email address that you provided me on the phone list is the one that I've sent the email to. So you can see here I've created a generic player called New Player, and they've been welcomed to the Nanaimo United FC Bradley app. Walks through basic first steps. So the first thing you have to do is download the app. Go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the app from there. I'm not going to do a tutorial on that because I'm sure everybody knows how to do that. Right here on line number 3, you can also do it on the web. Just by clicking the link right there, it'll open up a web page and you can use it right from there. Okay? So once you've downloaded the app, if you look at the bottom right hand corner of my screen, you'll see the STACKTEAM app. It's kind of a blue square with a white shield and red T. Click on that. Opens up to this page right here. Bottom of your screen, click login or sign up. Click at the top, continue with email. And you are going to use the email address that you provided me, that the email came to. Okay, and once that's in, you click continue. Now here's where it's going to be a little bit different for you. You're a brand new user, so you're going to get 2 passwords here. You're going to have to enter a password and re-enter, so you're creating your password. Once you've done that, you click continue, and then it's going to say check your email and verify. So you'll see here, I've received this email verification from no reply at STACKTEAM app. You can see here it just says click here to verify. Once you've clicked there to verify, it will open back up to a page just like this. Now you're going to enter in the password that you used, and there is some case, you have to use an uppercase, lowercase, a special character. So make sure you read all that when you're doing your password. Once it's in, logged in, you're going to get to a page that looks pretty much like this, except you're only going to have one circle. And it's going to say Nanaimo United FC Bradley. I manage other teams like the NDSS Islanders team. I have my adult league one here, so I have other things on here. So just click the Nanaimo United Bradley. Once you get into this page, you're going to see we have lots of different tabs we have on here. Let's start at the top right. There's a little gearbox there. You can click on that and you can edit your information. So that's where we're going to get you guys to go in and add, your left foot, right foot, your jersey number. There's 3 options for positions. Which position do you want to play? Do you want to play striker, left or right? So all those things can be entered in right there. So we ask you to do that for players once you've logged into the site for the first time. Go update all your information so we have it there. It's there to help us, okay? Then you can see we have a news section, we have practice and game schedule, we have a chat feature and a gallery. Availability is more for coaches. Skills and videos, if we have something we want you to watch, we'll dump it in there. Then there's the direct link to the Nanaimo United members page. That's where you would sign up for soccer and pay your dues. The next one is just the Nanaimo United home screen, and then a link to UISA. So let's look at news. What are we going to put here in the news? Well, the news might be maybe we have a trip to Powell River, or we have a tournament we're going to. We might post some details here, or practice is canceled because of weather. So those are the type of things we post in here. I'm going to skip to chat. The next one we have is chat. This is a private chat or a group chat. We use this to communicate with players and parents. We do not like to use texting or emailing because we want to keep everything in one place in this app. So if you send me a message as a coach, the other coaches are able to see that message. Okay, so you click the plus, the top right, to start a message. Currently, there's only a few people on this app, so we're going to select the member and a private chat. Select recipients, so Mari and Randy are the coaches, and I'm going to send them a message, and I'm going to tell them that I am sick today. So I'm going to tell Randy and Mari that I'm sick today, so I won't be at practice. So, and then they'll know that. I click send. This is the way we want you to communicate. Same thing with parents. Let's use this app for all of our communication. Okay. We can also send a group chat, so we can say to players, we're trying to get players to do something. We can send to all members, all groups, just to a selected group. We want to send it just to players. We can do that too. So it's a really versatile app and it's easy for us to use. Okay, so that's the chat feature. We have a gallery feature. This is where we can post pictures from games. Parents can upload videos and pictures to share with everybody. So as an example, here's one from 2021, March 7th. So this says, there will never be a doubt when this soccer season took place. I can save this picture to my photos just like everybody, just like any other smartphone app. Okay, so that's what the gallery is. You can upload videos and pictures here. We won't talk about the rest. Let's go to the most important one for me, is practice and game schedule. So I have preloaded all of the games and practices in here up until Christmas. So you can see here, game day, for example, says to be announced. We don't have our game schedule yet. So I put it as an all-day event, and it's at midnight. So hopefully people understand that's not 12 p. That's not noon. That's 12 midnight. So that once we get the game details, we will load those in. You can see how I label them. It says practice. It tells you where the practice is. It tells you the time the practice is and the date. So it's pretty easy. You can see here that I'm not going to the first two practices because I'm away on holidays. And as I scroll down, you can see I'm going to these practices. I'm going to miss this game. So here's all the things I'm going to. Now here's how easy it is just to RSVP for a game or practice. You click on the RSVP button. You come to a page like this. You click reply. You click yes or no and click save. If you're clicking no for any reason, you need to message all the coaches and let them know why. Again, it could be you're sick, you have a family holiday, whatever the reason is, we would just like to know why you're not going to be there. We would like all players to confirm their availability at least 1 week prior to the event. And there's a few reasons for that. One, if it's a practice and we only have, let's say we have 10 players that are sick for some reason, we only have 5 or 6 players at practice. We want to be able to call the other team and say, hey, other team, can we maybe join practices this week so we can have a decent practice? We don't want to be last minute trying to organize something. And same for games. If we're going to have 7 or 8 players away because they have a volleyball tournament at school or whatever the reason is, we don't want to be trying to scramble on game day trying to find players from somewhere down where we had to call up. So we want you to go in here, by the weekend and register for the next week. So that is the practice and game schedule. There's a calendar view up here on the top right. You can click the calendar and it will show this. This sometimes kind of messes people up. You can see the calendar and you can see the little dots on the dates where there's events. But I like to have it in the actual list view by clicking the list. And there's the views right there. Okay. You can subscribe to the calendar by clicking the dots. So you can subscribe to your phone. It'll add it to your calendar just like every other calendar. So that's kind of an overview of the app. We hope you guys get it all downloaded, up and working. And if you have any questions, please let me know.